Hi, welcome back to Dr. Vasu's lectures. In continuation of our C language, today we'll see the C program basics. In writing a program, what are the things who can be done and what cannot be done, right? What to do and not to do. So let us take a simple program. First, let's say if I call it as the first program, basic. Coming to the program, I write a simple program that include stdio.h, already we have seen, and the main function, and printf, and return 0, and close the brackets. This is the program. And if we run the program and execute it, compile and execute, we get the output here like this. So that is the printf statement gives out, hi, I am learning C language. It's so exciting. Whatever is written in between this printf statement, that is opening and closing brackets and opening and closing double quotes. Whatever is written in between these quotes is printed here. Okay. Now let's go into the details. Main elements in the C program. Comments, right? We can write any number of comments. There is no restriction. And only thing is we need to follow certain procedure. Coming to the program, comments can be written by writing 2 forward slashes, and whatever is written here cannot be executed. So comments are written after writing these 2 quotes, two slashes. Whatever you write about the program, right? The description of the steps. At each step you can write any comment, right? And the program, the remaining program is same, right? Only I'm talking about the comments here. If it is executed, you get the output here, right? So whatever is written here in printf, it is printed. So this is about the comments. Let us see something more about it. Now, before we proceed further, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Dr. Vasu's lectures and get more videos. Thank you. Comments in continuation of it. Why we have to write these comments? Revisiting the program, when you want to see the program again and want to make use of it again, we have to these comments are very much necessary. Writing the logical steps. When writing the logical steps, if you have, and the first time itself, we write comments, then whenever you visit the program, these will be useful and we can understand clearly why you have written like this. Helps in debugging. In debugging also, whenever there are errors in the program, we have to correct them. In correcting, these comments will help. So at this step, we have done this. At this step, we have done. So basing on that, we'll be going debugging. Others also can understand. It's not only we who have written the program. The others also should be able to understand whatever the program we have written, because nowadays the individual work is not there, is not much. We are all doing into the teamwork. So in building the teams, in working in teams, this comments will help a lot. Others also can easily understand. So comments, continuation of it. Other way of writing the comments is a forward slash in the beginning and end, and a star in the beginning and end, and in between we write something, whatever you like. The comments I have written here. Or we can write something about the program, whatever you want to write. In the beginning and end, you have to put these two and write whatever you like. So the remaining program same. Now if it is executed, you get the testing comments. The whatever is written here is executed. So these lines are not executed. These lines are called comments and these are not executed. Okay, next. The comments, these lines are not executed, and you can write anywhere, right? This is one way of writing the comments. The other way of writing the comments, 2 slashes, and 2 forward slashes and write whatever you like. In the end, you need not write anything. But in this case, you have to write a forward slash and a star and forward slash. These two are must in this case. But if you write 2 slashes, that's enough, nothing else. The remaining program, you can write anything. And here coming to this, suppose I want to write a long comment. Long comment can be written, right? Until you press enter, before pressing enter, you just go on writing whatever you like after writing these 2 slashes. And write the program, whatever the program is written, it is executed and you get the output. The same output, whatever you have written after printf. So, next, comments can be multiple lines. It need not be a single line or a single sentence or something like it. Any number of sentences, any number of lines can be written. It can end with many lines, right? And it should be end like this. When you are writing like this, the slash and star in the end, after many number of lines, you can close this by star and slash. So the remaining program is same, right? Nothing happens. Once it is executed, you get the same thing here. Okay. So whatever is written after printf, we get the output. So that is all about the comments. Next, let us see a header file. We have already seen what now you know the meaning of a header file, why you use it. So here coming to this, in this particular case, we are using stdio.h as the header file. So the comment here is inclusion of header file stdio.h. A new person can understand. Suppose if you are writing something else, some other header file, when you are including, when you make this comment, the new person, other person can easily understand, oh, for that some purpose, this header file is added. Like that, he will understand. So the remaining program is same, and once it is executed, it gives this inclusion of the header file that is printed, right? This is the output. So next comes the main function. So main function is this int main and brackets with an opening and closing brackets. This is the name of the program called main. Main is a program, right? It's a function, I will call it as. It returns an integer value. That's why we got what is the returning and all. We'll understand it very much clearly later. For the time being, just understand that it returns some value at the end, right? It's a common notation to write int for integer, int, and nothing is in between. So here the remaining program is same. This is a test program. Now once it is executed, you get the same output. So test program. Okay, this is I am talking about the main file, main program. Suppose in this place I have removed that int, right? Nothing changes, right? In some particular cases only we have to write int. Otherwise, it's not necessary. Even you can just write main and opening and closing brackets and start writing your program. This int in the beginning is not necessary, right? We will see where it is a must or where we have to actually write it, right? You will see it later. So here for the time being, coming to this, the actual program execution starts from this main, right? And this is the name of the function. Main is the name of that particular function. It takes no arguments. Arguments in the sense of some values here. You need not write anything inside. Just you can put main and open and closing brackets. That's it. Enough. If you execute this program, you get the test program. That is the output. So this is these are regarding the comments as well as the main function. Also, in this place, earlier we haven't written anything inside the brackets. Now we have written a void. Void in the sense nothing is given. Earlier, whether you have this empty brackets, right? Empty brackets opening and closing and nothing inside, or here you write some void. Both mean same. Void, nothing is there. So here also it functions in the same way. There is no difference. This is the main function. It works out in the same way. Hi, I'm learning C. I'm excited. The same thing is printed here. So there is no necessity of whether you write void or just leave it empty. Clear? Next. Also, you can write int and void. Also, this also works in the same way. No difference, right? If once you execute this one, hi, I'm writing my first program, the same thing is output here. So there is a way of writing whether this int is required, but the only thing is the main must be there. Main, no capital letters, only small letters, MAIN, small letters only are taken. All right. Somebody may feel that writing M capital letter may be good, may appear to be good, but here it accepts only the small letters. You have to write, it's a notion, or you have to follow this. Main is the small letters only. And whether you write void or not, it doesn't matter. Okay. So if you see a typical program, this is a typical program. You write main, you just write remove int, void, everything. Just write main and keep nothing inside these brackets, empty. And this is you can just follow this for almost all the programs, right? So this is a typical program with the main function, right? It is executed and printed here, output. So that's how it works. Next comes program statements. Now, all these statements are same, right? We have seen. Now, the program lines start here. Once you have written this main program, main function, after this, we open this with a curly brackets, and the program lines start after this curly brackets. We write here, printf, test program. It's a program line, some line, right? Is another programming statement. You may call it a statement or instruction or program lines. So printf, again, I am learning C. Next, I'm happy, program lines. These are all some statements. We'll see. I have written, just for the time being, I have written a printf 3 times. But depending on our requirement, we are going to write the actual program instructions. We'll write them clearly, right? Next, return 0. This is another program line. Comments, all these are all comments I am making. And here the bracket is closed. The program ends here. Whatever the program you started with this curly bracket, it ends here with the curly brackets. So this is a typical program, and let us see how it is executed. What the output you get is a test program in one line. I am learning C and I am happy. So this is the output. So here I'm writing all the comments depending on our requirement. Each instruction can be clearly explained in this comment. So that's how the program. Next, use of a semicolon. If you observe the earlier program instructions, all the program instructions, whatever we have written, in the end, all these statements or instructions, they all end with a semicolon here. Semicolon. It is a must. Without this semicolon means this statement is continuing. The statement is continuing. So once you write this semicolon, this statement is end of that particular statement. And of course, here it is of no use because it is a comment. Just I am writing it as a semicolon, why you have written. And again, coming to return 0, also this semicolon must be there. So for each program instruction or statement to end, we need to put a semicolon. So the semicolon is a must. Now, if it is executed, you get the output like this. I'm learning programming in C in one line, second line, third line. So this is a execution of a program. So the meaning of semicolon is that. Next, a new line. You have seen in the previous program, I have written one particular line here. This is one particular line, second line, third line. Like this, I'm able to put clearly what is required. I want to put this clearly in one line. This one in another line. This is another line. So here, whatever is required, we are putting in different lines. Let us see what is the meaning of this new line and how it works. New line. When you come to the program, suppose I have written the programming like this, right? I have introduced in the printf statement within this quotes, it must be within these quotes only. And this /n, right? Backward slash and n is the symbol for new line. So this new line is written within these quotes, double quotes. So within these quotes, I have written 3 new lines statement, new line commands, right? When it is executed, we get this in 3 lines. The output is obtained in 3 lines. You may think because I have written a printf statement 3 times, we are getting this in 3 lines. No, it is not like that. Let us see, let us check it in the next program. Suppose I have written something like this. As you have seen earlier, we have written 3 printf statements and we got the 3 lines of output. But in the earlier program, we have this /n 3 times. In all the 3 printf statements, we have this new line character. This new line is missing here. I haven't written this new line in this program. So no new line is written in this program. Now program is closed. Let us compile and execute the program. If you compile and execute, you get the output like this. You see the difference? I am learning program C. Next, it is continuing with the second line. And the second line, in the first line itself, it started and continuing and gone to the second line. And in the second line, after this statement, third statement also started. So in just 2 lines, we got this. They are not separate. They are not separated here. One continuously we get the text, right? This is a continuous text. Why it happened? Even though we have put a printf statement, 3 printf statements, we are not getting these statements in 3 lines because we haven't put this new character line, right? New character line is a must to have next line. So what's happening here? To get it, we need a new character. We'll see. Suppose I have taken only one printf statement, okay, and run the program. Only one printf statement and continuously you have written the program, right? Matter inside this. Let us see what happens. We get it continuously. C is a high level language. It is easy to write, whatever is blah, blah, blah. Whatever is written, you are getting continuously. Okay. So even though we have taken 3 printf statements in the earlier program or 1 printf statement here, there is no difference. Let us see in the next. Suppose I have taken one printf statement only. I have taken only one printf statement. Inside these double quotations, I have written 3 statements. That is, I am learning programming in C. Full stop. New line character is introduced here. I am studying BTech. Right? Again a new line character. I am from Hyderabad. That's another new line character and closed. Now, Let us complete this program and run, compile and execute. Here, a new line character is introduced. Even though we have one single printf, we have introduced a new line character. Let us see the output. The output is interesting now. It's very interesting to see. It has the output is in 3 lines. Where it is cut, it is the new line starts after this one. The new line, it is a new line starts at this point. I am studying, come to the second line. After this again, we have a new line. A new line starts here. I am from Hyderabad. So even it is not because of this printf statement. It is all because of the new line character. This new line character we have introduced in this quotations makes the magic, and you get the text clearly in different lines, whatever the way you want. Now, suppose, interesting, again another interesting thing, I have taken 4 printf statements and test program, new line introduced. I am learning, no new line, C language, new line here. It is good, another new line. Let us see what happens. Can you expect what will be the outcome? Because the new line is not here, right? This part should come here. In addition to the I am learning C language should come in one line. Why? Because it is, we didn't say this has to come in the new line. Okay. If you see that, that's what is happening. I am learning C language has come as a single line because no new line character is there. Here at the end we have a new line character. That's why it has come only in one line, and then the next matter, next text starts in the new line. That's how it happens. So that's why we have to introduce this new line character wherever is required. In giving you the details, we need new line character, and that must be clear. We have to put in the right place. So here, another thing, new line character is there, but in a different place. You see, printf, in the end I have given new line. Second line, printf, no new line. But in the third printf, I started with a new line. Not one, but 2. I have taken 2 new line characters and written something. Okay. Now, can you expect what will be the outcome? New line means 2 new lines will be introduced. New line. After this, it ends here and continues in the next line. But we have another new line. That means it skips one more line and prints this matter. Let us see the output. So the output will be, you have seen one line, right? New line character. This one line. And here we have 2 new lines. In the sense, from here, it has to start here. But because of the second new line character, it skipped this one and started another new line. And this matter has come here. That's why you have to put this new line, need not be in the end, in the beginning also, wherever you require. If you put here a new line, it cuts here and brings this and 2 line more into the next line. So that's how judiciously we have to keep the new line character. Next, end of the program execution. So here comes to the, in all the programs we have written so far, you might have observed this return character. It is not playing any role, isn't it? You have seen this is being printed, and we know that the program starts here, header file, everything. But we haven't seen any importance of this return 0, this statement. It is the end of execution. The meaning of it is the end of the program. The program, whatever is started, main, it ends here. And here returns a value, some number is given here. You may ask, why 0? Yes, you can give any number, right? Let us see that. So here if you execute, the program you get is, this is just printed. The program, whatever is started here, ends here, and it is being executed. And here in the last statement of this particular program must be return 0. Return 0 semicolon. This must be the last statement in any particular program. Okay, that means you are saying that the program is ending here. Clear? Next. As I told you, here I don't want to suppose write 0, right? Just I have given some number. Can write any integer. So I have written some 5, and let's execute. If you execute it, it executes normally and gives you the result. But you may ask why you are writing 0. It is the notion. We have to follow the notion. The notion is writing 0 in the end. So return 0 semicolon must be the last line for every program. So that is the notion, right? We have to follow that. So a typical program consists of all these, right? Header file, main function. It can be having int or not, or it can be having void or not inside. Program starts and ends. In between, we have the main lines, whatever the statements you are writing here, and you have to say the program ending here. So that is the end of the program. So a typical program runs like this. Clear? So with this, we have finished the basics of C programming. Now you are ready to write any program. Let us go into the details. In the next video, we are going to see the C tokens. So, thank you.